So my name is Andy Bounds. I help organisations to sell more, and I've been working with Downtown at the Rise and Grind this morning, talking to some of your members about simple ways to sell more stuff. We covered a load of things today, but there were 2 or 3 things that jumped out. But before I share any of them, the key thing with any sort of sales, or indeed any sort of improvement, is working out what you're going to do first. So as I run through these techniques, I'll run through a couple with you, but then I'll remind people what the first step was. So one thing we said is that customers you want are like customers you've got. So if you are wondering how you're going to grow your client base, here's the homework. Have a look at your current client base, find common elements to all of them, and you want more of those. So if you currently work with 3 banks, either go to those 3 and say, do you want to buy more stuff, or bust a gut to find a 4th bank. But don't suddenly leap and talk to lawyers if you'd ever done that before in your life. It's easier to go to where you're used to. So that's one thing we talked about. Another thing we talked about is that customers are not interested in your past, they're interested in their future. So if I go and see a lawyer, I don't want the lawyer to tell me the year they were founded and where all their offices are. I don't care. But what I do want the lawyer to say is, by the way, Andy, I'll make sure you don't go to jail, or whatever my current desired future is. So when you're selling, always focus on the afters, why people are better off afterwards, rather than focusing on your past. And the homework for that, very simply, is just write down a list of why your customers are better off after working with you. And once you have that and you have it in your mind, it tends to come up more in conversation. There's a lot of pain involved with selling. Either people hate it, or they don't hate it but they don't sell as much as they could. I think we all know businesses that are doing okay, but they could do 10% better. Most people are very good at their job, they just don't know how to get other people to pay them money for how good they are at the job, and I help people liberate themselves, I guess, so they actually sell more. I've had a few people say to me, is Downtown worth joining? I say, yeah, because you're guaranteed to pick up stuff that you don't currently know, and you're guaranteed to pick up contacts that you don't currently have. Any business needs both those things.